So y'all about to watch me do a magic trick today. I wore this back in December, really January, whatever, New Year's Eve. And this is a dress. I call it like a birthday dress, but it's also something that I've been playing with for church. One thing about my wardrobe, it's always going to be something where I can go multiple places no matter what the vibes are. So it is AIM, which is a Church of God in Christ. That's a denomination. There's a conference. Auxiliary in ministry is what the AIM acronym stands for. And you have a lot of musicals and a lot of church. So I am going to the service tomorrow, and I have some tools that I want to play with. So as you can imagine, the catch here is the length and me trying to make sure I don't take away from the actual dress, because last time I did tulle underneath the dress, which took away the shape, or my shape rather, in the dress. And I didn't really like that much. So what I'm going to try to do today is to kind of make this situation at the bottom so that it essentially extends the length of the dress without dismissing the concept. I'm still honestly trying to figure out if I'm going to try to use pins, which I don't want to do. I don't want to use like safety pins, because what if when I'm sitting it pinches me, you know? So I'm really trying to strategically think about this. I don't want to use glue because I don't want it to be a situation where it comes loose. I do have a sewing machine. Have not used it since 2022. Because of what I want to do to the dress and the fact that I wouldn't mind if it stayed this way, I am flirting with the idea of like sewing it at the bottom. So yeah, just follow the process with me, because I literally don't know.
Street. Wonder.
So yeah, this is another episode of Yap and Design. And I just want to go on record and say I have not been to any kind of like AIM affiliated events in a while. And so it's pretty cool to get the opportunity to design something for it, because a lot of girls in this denomination, they get things custom made. Sometimes still look a fool, but nonetheless, they put a lot of effort into like the preparation of this stuff. Typically they wear big old hats and clothes that age them by years and years. And I always wonder, like, I wonder, do they know? Like, I wonder, do they know they look 35 and they only 18? But hey, to each his own. First things first, I want to figure out, should I even use all of this or what? Because when I look at, I guess what they call like the circumference or just the overall pattern, the space around my legs, I'm like, I really probably could just cut it this way instead of doing it the long way and do what needs to be done, because it's pretty lengthy if you spread it. And then that way I have more tools for something else. For those of you who don't know me, I am very much so all things pearls, tulle, and floral. So, in floral meaning I like flowers in all the things that I do creatively, not that I wear floral print a lot. So, I want to make that clear. But yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut it, and then I think it'll help me get a better idea of how I would like to add this to the dress, because right now I'm a bit overwhelmed by the amount of tulle and then just the idea of how I would add it to the dress. So this is a good start. Gonna grab some scissors, and this is very much so just a gauge. I don't have any kind of measuring tables or of the sort. I don't want to overcomplicate it. And judge your mother, but I'm gonna use my food scissors. I think this is enough right here to do what needs to be done. Not sure if you guys can tell, but there's like little diamond studs on the tool, which I enjoy because it helps glam it a bit and it doesn't just look like white tool. I brought this for God knows what. You know, in the Joanne days, those who know. Any tool I saw, I just snagged it, man, because it's my signature. And no one, or at least I, can't have enough tool. Okay, here we are. This is the amount rather that I cut off, just so we can get a idea of what needs to be done. I do plan to bunch it up. Let me pull it back some so you can see the bottom. I had a mannequin, but she was kind of raggedy, and it was also getting on my nerves aesthetically, like the way my house is set up. I'm also a bit OCD, and I just didn't like how it was out and exposed. It really made me upset that I had to let it go for reasons like this. But here we are. So yeah, thinking about just tucking it and adding it this way. In terms of the adhesive that I use is, oh yeah, this is enough. I wonder, could I safety pin it? What y'all think? Because I feel like it'll allow me a little bit more flexibility to fluff out the bottom to make it more grand. Let's see. I have a whole box of safety pins. Every stylist needs one of these. It's normally in my styling kit, but I took it out because I've designed a few things with safety pins, and as a result, there's not many left. But definitely enough to do. I mean, it is a lot. It's more than most have, put it that way. But when you're using it to stitch different things or almost recreate things, it can, the pins can go quick. For sure. Yeah, let's see what we can make here. Because I want to be able to show y'all exactly what's going on in my lap. So, I'm telling y'all, when I be doing stuff like this, I be having to pray first. Like, Lord, you know the idea I have in my head, but that's all, you know? Like, for me, as it pertains to me, that's all I got. So, I be on some do your big one. Even when I do, like, photo shoots, I be having no clue. I just know there's an idea I have. I want to execute. Lord, do it. So this is a Lord, do it moment. And I think what concerns me is that these pins are not big like I would like. And then I had bigger safety pins, but my mom took the hat that I custom made with all my safety pins that were bigger. And she doesn't want to give it back because she really likes it. And I love that for her. I love that she is able to enjoy that design. But when I say, I need those pins right now. I need them. Oh, I found one big one. Do it, Lord. Of course, this is going to be stuck. It's like I need them at least this size to comfortably, like, feel like I can body this without any kind of malfunctions. But hey, What's a DIY with no malfunctions? I'm gonna say an expert. Yeah. Interesting. Just happy to be here and share my little fashion perspective through this tool. And y'all, currently, not sure what's happening. Not sure at all. But I'm gonna just keep on keeping on. Because the beauty in this is, whatever I decide, it ain't about to be taking me too long. And that's why I wanted to go with the safety pin. Because I don't have the capacity. I'm tired from 2 weeks ago. When I was on work travel to Canada, I was up for about 36 hours to get back to my best friend's mom's funeral. Then from there, I was up because what happened next? I think just life, not sleeping, just for one reason or another, work. 4th of July, going out. Then church. I did a musical in Baltimore Sunday. And yeah. Oh, snap. I don't know, y'all. Yeah. So this one, it's like you also don't want to make it tight, because I still got to get it up these hips or up these thighs. So like that's the downside, because I still have to ensure there's room. So now I'm having to start over. I am just going to show y'all what I'm doing and speed it up. I won't bore y'all too much with the gap, because I don't really have much to talk about. I'm also trying to focus, so it's hard to really engage y'all while I'm over here fighting for my life. Not literally, but you know, I am trying to figure this out. I think I'm getting the gathering part down though, y'all. Just saying. I think if I can get the tool gathered on the pin and then put it on the dress, it makes a difference. Because I'm also not trying to make it where I can't slide it up. My eye has been jumping for some time now, and that also concerns me. Oh, do you see where we're going? Can you see where we're going with this? And the beauty is, if you don't see it, I do. I do. The biggest thing is like, dang, I hope this is enough tool. Because what I do not want is to have to try to guess where to cut the next piece of tool off, knowing that I've already gathered it on this skirt. That's gonna be a nightmare. And at this point, I'm now telling myself, girl, if you thought about dancing as in shouting, for those who aren't from the church, I might have to hang it up on this one. I couldn't do it the other day because my heels was too tall. And what I didn't want, because I've been out the church scene for a minute, I didn't want to try to give God almighty praise. And I ended up on that floor. So I did what I believed was wise. And I just gave God a twirl praise is what I gave him. My friend was like, you swear you not churchy no more? or you not a church girl, or you reformed, but you really showed out tonight. I was like, I feel like she was waiting to tell me that. Like, just waiting to prove, like, once a church girl, always a church girl. The complete look. Yo, I can't wait to put this on. Yo. This is a bag. Nothing literally will be able to go in it. Simply aesthetic. Can't miss something.